Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am finally going to be taking you around my house. We've been here officially 2 years now, and I've been telling you guys I'm going to show you around for literally the last 2 years, and we've been doing like little home projects everywhere and things like that. So I don't still feel like it's exactly where I want it to be, but I thought this would be a good time to take you guys around, just show you what we've done so far, and then you can give me some ideas of what else to do. So yeah, that is what today's video is gonna be all about. Before we get started, please give this a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, join the family. Make sure you're not missing out on 3 videos a week, but if you want to take a walk around my house with me, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay, so this part is gonna be pretty brief because it's just the garage, but this was kind of Henny's masterpiece, and it's still a little project that he's working on and trying to organize. But basically we have half the garage now as like my car and then storage. Henny's car is outside, and then we have a little gym in this area of the garage. It's still a work in progress, to say the least. It's a little bit messy right now, but that's life. So that is the garage, probably where we'll spend the least time talking. Okay, so the first place we're going is my most recent project. You may hear the cats, you may hear the dog. So we are just gonna roll with it. If they start barking or meowing, just bear with me. This is my most recent project. So we have our new movie room thing that we turn this into. So we just got these posters off of Etsy, some of our favorite movies. Henny's are I Am Legend and Fast and Furious, and one of my favorites is House of Wax. Judge me or don't, I love it. And yeah, this couch we had, it's from Value City Furniture, the comfiest thing I've ever sat my butt down on. I tried to sell it after a while because the color isn't my favorite, but at this point we're just making it work. So yeah, I love the little fireplace we have because it's really cold down here, so this kind of sets the mood and keeps us warm. The big TV, a couple of cat beds. There's a couple things we're still working on down here, but then my favorite part is this bar. This we're just gonna briefly show you because it has some adult beverages in here that I don't want to show, but this is the bar. I'll get into this at a later date a little bit more, but the backsplash, the shelves, the countertop, everything we did on our own, and it was a lot of fun. All we have left is the hardware to do for the cabinets and drawers. Other than that, we're set over here, and here is one of my babies making her appearance. So I'll get more into detail on this room because there's still a couple finishing touches we want to include for down here, but that's a majority of it. Then we have the hallway. Obsessed with this mirror. I love that this is the first thing you see when you walk in, or the last thing you see when you walk out through the garage. A little seating area if you want to put your shoes on. And then we have the cat's bathroom here, which I don't really want to show you guys because it's like half shoe closet, half cat's bathroom. But this way we were able to hide their litter box from people so that guests aren't seeing it when they come in. And we added this cute little cat door that we got from Amazon, cut a hole in the door, and then now my girls can use the bathroom. We've pet-proofed our whole house. This is not permanent, but Sunny, our dog, is crazy, so we have gates in the house now. So coming upstairs, we have our front door, and then this little area is a mess right now because we're just keeping all of Sunny's collars, his leashes, things like that. And yeah, I love this. This was a fun little project that I did. And then the front door is nothing really special to see, and I don't want the cats to escape. But just so you get a little idea of what we did out here. Made it super Halloween-y. So we'll go back in. All right, now coming up to the main floor, we have Sunny, who is in his little bed for the time being for the video, because he will go crazy. This is where we spend most of our time, probably, in the house. So it's our living room slash like where we're always laying down and hanging out with friends, by ourselves, things like that. So this couch is the comfiest thing on the planet. But the second you breathe in the direction of it, it deflates. So that's the one thing. The other thing I really want to point out in this room is the curtains. Oh my god, you guys, I got these curtains sent to me from TwoPages, the curtain company. I just posted a reel on my Instagram as well on these curtains. Obsessed is an understatement, you guys. These are so beautiful. I was able to customize the color, the material, the length, the width, everything about them, how much light I wanted to block out. And I'll have all of those details in the description box for you guys, but these curtains are everything. They've completely elevated the look of the entire house. I feel like it looked good before, but now it looks more luxurious, more modern, more just everything that it was missing before, especially this area because we didn't even have curtains here before. They're so easy to open and close with these little curtain hooks, I guess, with the rod. So I love the look. I love the feel. Again, they look so luxurious and they just add that extra something to the house. And again, I got to choose the color, so I made sure that it was something that matched the whole aesthetic of the house. So you can see I have a lot of those like warm neutral tones in here, and this just ties everything together. So I'm absolutely obsessed with the curtains. That's just one area that I have these in too. If I take you over here to the kitchen and the dining room, I have another pair of these curtains on this window. So sorry you guys if it's dark out. We were trying to beat the sun and it's setting, so bear with us. But yeah, so these curtains, we close them every night because we don't have blinds on this window. So every night we close these curtains. They block out pretty much all the sun, and we didn't get the like most blocking ones. I think we were like somewhere in between there. But they are so beautiful where you can still kind of see something peeking through, but you get the privacy, you get the lack of sun, everything. And again, they're just so pretty. Like this linen material is everything, and the color just goes so well with everything in the house. So I am obsessed, and I love the fact that they're custom curtains, but they're not as pricey as like custom curtains would cost you. So everything about these, and I'll have a discount code for you guys as well. It'll be in my description box, so if you're interested in looking at these, purchasing some, you'll get a little bit of money off. But yeah, I just had to share because I'm so obsessed with these. But back to this dining room. This table is perfect because it's not ginormous. This is kind of a smaller space. So we were able to get a little bit of a smaller table, some smaller chairs, but they're still so like soft and cozy. And this rug, I feel like tied everything together in here. This is my obsession. And then our gallery wall that we keep meaning to add family photos into, especially since our wedding just ended. Not just like 7 months ago, but we're gonna add some family photos in here. We have another cabinet for storage and stuff like that here as well, and then just some cute decorations. And then these two doors, I don't necessarily want to show you guys because they're a big mess. This is a pantry, nothing special. It's just like the wire things holding up like the food and everything. And then this is our laundry room. It's a huge mess, and this is probably our next project because we want to add some cabinets and things like that to make it a little bit more functional. So that's an idea for a video if you guys want to give me some ideas of like cabinets, colors, countertops, things like that. And then our kitchen, I love our kitchen. If I had the choice, I would have done different countertops, like something a little bit more modern. But honestly, we've gotten used to it, and I love our kitchen. We have so much space in here, so much room to cook. We love to host, we love to have friends over, so it gives us space for things. And I love our kitchen so much. We have our coffee maker that Henny's parents got us too. And yeah, that's pretty much this floor. As you can see, it's all decked out in Halloween stuff because it's October, and it's very open. It's very like everything flows. And then our balcony, I forgot to show you our balcony. So our balcony, if you can see much of it, we just added a couple of seats and then one love seat so that we can have a few people out there if we wanted to have like a little mini fire, if we wanted to sit out there and talk when it's a little bit nicer out. and it's so beautiful out here with the string lights and everything. So that was a fun little project that we did too. And then going upstairs, or actually wait, bathroom. This I'm also not going to show you because it's just a coat closet and it's a disaster. The house itself may look like it's a little more on the clean side, but all of the little spaces like this are a disaster, so just bear with me. This is one of my favorite pieces in the house. It's a ginormous mirror from Crate & Barrel, I think, and I just love this. It opens up the space, it makes it look even bigger, and I just love what it does. And then going into the bathroom, I think I did a YouTube short on this one just to show you guys the transformation. We did this recently. Okay guys, 50th time is the charm. We had to let Sunny out because he was going crazy and I don't think he would have heard me at all, so you might see him going insane throughout the rest of the video. But this bathroom is like totally different from the rest of the stuff in the house. I know we have that accent wall in the living room, but this is just like the major like different room. We have like the gold accents versus the black that we have everywhere else. We have like the very dark wall from ceiling to floor. Just everything about this room is so different and so fun, and I really had such a good time like making ideas for this, bringing it to life, thanks to Henny and my cousin doing all the actual work. I was just the brains, but this was so much fun for me to do, and most of this stuff is actually from Target that I got, Target and Amazon, so it wasn't crazy expensive to do this room, but it was a lot of fun. So next up, going upstairs to where the bedrooms are. This was also a little fun area too. It's like, what would you call this, a landing? So this, most of the stuff, these are Nathan James, and a lot of these are Amazon, Crate & Barrel, Pottery Barn. I just think this ties this whole area together, and it filled that empty space that felt a little bit cold. This makes it feel a lot homier, I think. So I loved this project. We have this cool looking bulb chandelier here too, because we have kind of a high ceiling up to here. This is a townhouse, so it's long, but it's not wide, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like this, but it's like this. So we have the 3 stories, but they're not like wide spread out. So that's why we have that kind of taller ceiling. Up here is still a big work in progress. So if you guys have any ideas for me, please share them in the comments. This is my current filming setup. This is definitely temporary. This is not how I want to keep it. It's not cute in my opinion. This little area is cute, I think. It's a little sitting spot. But if you guys have any fun ideas for my filming room, please share them below. And if there's anything else you guys want to see in the background, because this plain white wall is my background of my videos, please let me know if there's like a cool, fun idea for something I could put behind me. I was thinking to do pull wrap because we had some extra. I have it like laid out right here, but I don't know if I would want that to be the whole wall. So just give me some ideas what you guys think. We're just gonna briefly touch on Henny's room because his is still a work in progress too. He's working on it, but he did some cool stuff in here. So it's a little bit messy. We've got some boxes, but he painted this wall. He has this like simulation set too that's a lot of fun, and then he has his work area as well, and then the guest bathroom, also a fun project for me. I just added like my own little touch to it, made it feel a little warmer, a little homier. Yeah, I know the bathtub is not anything special to look at, but I just added a couple of things, added some shelving, some decor, things like that, just so that when guests feel like they want to stay over at the house, it feels a little bit more cozy and homey. So then we can go into our room next. And this is a pull-out couch too. We got this from the Crate & Barrel outlet. So if we have people over and they want to stay, they can pull that out into a bed. So it kind of doubles as an office slash guest room. And then here is our bedroom. So we do have carpet throughout a lot of the house, but I did try to add some rugs in to make it feel a little bit warmer and homier. And then again, we have these curtains. I have them in the room as well, and I think this was like the missing piece to the room. I just love these curtains so much, you guys. I cannot stress to you enough how heavy duty they are and how luxurious they feel and how beautiful they look. Like if you could just get a close look at how stunning this material is, like I just love it. You can close them, they're pinch pleated, so they have that like nice look to them from the top as well, and they're memory trained, so when you close them up they automatically look like perfect like this. They don't look messy, so they're just so easy to work with, and I am obsessed with them. So yeah, here is our room. The furniture, or a good majority of it, was Pottery Barn Outlet. The bed is a Soft Frame Designs bed, and I am so obsessed. I'm never stubbing my toes on it because it's like a soft kind of like fabric material, and it's just so nice and so comfy. We have Sunny's old crate here that we're using temporarily now for him to sleep in until we get the missing piece to the other crate downstairs that we just got. And then bathroom I'll briefly touch on because it's kind of a mess. But here is our bathroom. We have the double sinks. We have a lot of stuff because skincare, self-care. Gotta make sure we're staying on top of that. Shower, I'm not gonna get into because it's a mess. Closet is a mess, but we did use the IKEA, I can't remember which shelves they are, but they were shelves from IKEA that we put together, and my dad and one of his friends came and like screwed everything together and like bolted it to the wall so it would be steady and firm. But yeah, closet's a big mess, please ignore. So that's it, you guys. That is our entire house. I know it's still a big work in progress, and I think I was delaying this for so long because I wanted everything to be so perfect, but with both of us working full-time and juggling these 3 animals, one of them being a brand new puppy, it has been crazy. So one of my friends just told me, just do it. It doesn't have to be perfect, and that's exactly what I did. So that is life. It's a Monday night. We almost beat the sun setting, and yeah, that is our home. Thank you so much for walking through it with us and letting us share a piece of us with you. Henny, if you want to say hi too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun filming it. It was crazy, but it was fun. Comment, let me know if you guys want to see more stuff like this, because I had a lot of fun showing you guys around, and if you want to see more home projects, let me know, because I'm always down for that. I don't know if Henny is, but I am. So let me know. Give this a huge thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel, but stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next video.